There's this misnomer that you somehow trade off certain things in life in order to be successful in business. What Georgetown teaches us is that that isn't a trade-off. It's doing the right thing. I found Georgetown in my kitchen, just listening to the Georgetown stories from when I was a little kid, because my dad went here. I loved Georgetown from the first moment I set foot on the campus. Believe me, I had a lot to learn. There's a kind of an osmosis, you know, you just absorb these core values and this Jesuit tradition. When I say it sneaks up on you, it's later as you leave Georgetown and you get out into the real world and you're, in my case, in business. Georgetown has really given me a leg up in you know, being up for the challenge more often than not. What we're aspiring to be is a company that has very strong interests around the world in our core area of real estate, but that's expanded over time to include sports, media, technology. We also have a side of the business that's focused on social impact and transformative ideas.
Frank and I are founders together of The Shed, the first 21st century cultural institution. Frank's really an entrepreneur in the greatest sense of the word. He sees potential where other people don't.
Good companies are projects. We're never finished. The idea is, you know, how can we stay true to our core values? That's the bedrock. That's what keeps us grounded.
From the day in which we first presented the idea of a public policy school, Frank made it clear this was where he wanted to make his commitment to the future development of Georgetown.
He said, you know, he would make a generous gift, but more important than the generous gift, he wanted to work on the concept, and he wanted to contribute his ideas, and he wanted to challenge people to make sure that it was something really different for the 21st century.
We need frameworks to come together as a society, and this is where a place like Georgetown is, I think, front and center, and hopefully the McCourt School will contribute.
The public is struggling with ways to advance themselves in an inclusive kind of manner. We're looking to how to restore our faith and trust in our institutions. There's a critical role that a McCourt School can and will play in helping in that effort.
Frank has made his expectations very clear that the McCourt School of Public Policy at Georgetown will become the very best school of public policy in the world.
For Frank, it's always a sort of an unfinished product, and it's a quest to keep building.
The emphasis on numbers a little less.
Anybody who wants to get excited about the future should just spend an hour or two with those McCourt School students.
Writing about political strategy.
They would come away feeling much better about the future of the world. The Wall Street Alliance is a shining example of a great Georgetown success story in so many ways. Each one of those scholarships is like planting a seed and watching something amazing grow. It's a great example of the Georgetown spirit.